Hello everybody and welcome to Arkham City! Now, Harley Quinn is gonna be trash-talking us throughout this.
Mr. Hammer, he's gonna teach you some manners.
So is Mr. Hammer, who is a Siamese twin. We'll meet his other half later. Now, this is gonna be an example of how not to fight.
Ooh, with all that blood getting in your eyes.
I don't know why that counter missed, but there'll be another one in just a second that, yeah, really was a bit of a cock-up. There we go. Now, you can double takedown, but the placement for it is pretty precise, and it's really easy to cock up.
There's no place to hide.
Yeah, don't try and attack Mr. Hammer directly, it's not going to help
Beat
you.
the living crap out of you.
Hold still while I pound your face into the dirt.
We're
You
not gonna
guys
hold
need to
still,
make sure
but-
you hit him hard this time.
We're definitely going to get our face pounded into the dirt
You will
this
never
time.
win.
Don't know why that counter missed.
If he gets up, I'm gonna knock you boys down. Permanently.
But yeah, we can't jump over him. Can't dodge him.
I will leave you.
Well, we
swept
can
across
dodge him.
this room.
And in fact, dodging is important, but we definitely can't do that. And we get the first game over screen. Game over screens.
Stupid little dead bat. Who's gonna save you now?
Game over screens vary depending upon who you're fighting. For example, Harley Quinn would happen if we failed the stealth mission in the church. But the Penguin if we failed the very first fight. Which, in New Game Plus, as I've discovered, is a very real possibility.
Surprise, B-Man. Meet Mr. Hammer. He's gonna teach you some manners.
Not this time, Harley. Yeah. You'll notice that we use the remote electrical charge, and this is part of the key.
I will bury you.
It's still very hard
All that
to...
blood getting in your eyes, B-Man.
It's still very hard to get counters down properly at times.
You
And
need a bandage? Back.
that was due to
No place to hide,
the game
B-Man.
basically thinking I wanted to attack him.
And beat the living crap out of you.
Shut up, Harley, we don't care. Like I said, they really trash talk. This is going to be a trash talk and cutscene heavy one. Thankfully, Mr. Hammer got rid of that last guy for us. Very helpful of you. So we're going to fail attacking you twice. The trick here is electrical charge, and when he's
Hold still while I pound your face into the dirt.
when he's facing away, smack him. End of fight. Oh man, but it looks like the Joker's dead. Oh well, end of LP. Nah, we got leveling up to do first. And of course finding out if he's really dead. Now I've already gone over why I like or don't like certain things. But we're going to be facing groups of enemies, so after a bit of agonizing, I decide to go for the Bat Swarm. It's effectively an area effect stun. Right, let's get a cutscene on.
Why? You!
Get out of my way, Quinn.
Leave us alone, B-Man! Just leave me with him.
I said move!
This is all your fault! You've hounded him for years, beat him to a pulp, and for what? Why are you so mean?
You fell for the old fake Joker gag, Batman.
Batter up!
And we get a long period of unconsciousness, which may or may not be a loading screen, before another cutscene comes along. God, Harley Quinn, what a fucking ham!
Sounds like the detective will be busy with the Joker for a while. Good. Gives this kitten some time to play. So what next? Help tall, brooding, and handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange has locked up in that vault of his? I know. Difficult choice, right? What will it be? Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the vault? Ask Penguin for some explosives? Not my style. I always prefer a woman's touch in these situations. Stay where you are, Ivy. I'm coming to get you. I need to get my kit from my apartment. No way I can face Ivy without my things. I'd be naked without them.
Right, as I accidentally open up the bio, pause if you want to take a look at that short screen. We'll be looking at it in more detail once we get Ivy's trophy. Yeah, we get a Catwoman quest. Now, the writing for Catwoman is perfectly fine, but as we're going to find out, the writing for Poison Ivy is god-awful! Ugh. Once again, Poison Ivy gets a really bum deal with Arkham City, and this is a real shame. By the way, Catwoman's climbing mechanic involves basically a sort of quick-time event, which I suck at, because it requires rhythm, and as you may have noticed, rhythm is not exactly my strong point. Too early, good. Once you get into it, though, it's okay. You can get a lot of goods, but that first one will nearly always trip you up, and it slows down your climbing. If you're too early or too late, slows it down. And thug problems, lovely.
Well, how are we supposed to find out where she lives, anyway?
Two-Face said she lives somewhere near here.
So what? How does he know?
How am I supposed to know? I don't question the boss. You shouldn't either.
I know. Well, how come he's so pissed all of a sudden, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because Catwoman left him hanging over that acid tank?
Really?
Yeah. He had it just where he wanted her, and that bitch broke free.
Seriously? How come I miss all this stuff?
Maybe it's because you spend half your life eating that crap in those tins, and the other half on a crapper.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Then here's an idea. Stop eating it and find out where Catwoman's been hiding.
Well, obviously we can't have that, so let's engage in some Catwoman-only stuff. Yep. Only Catwoman can use those. So let's get the drop on this guy. Wow. And let's show off the whip, which just trips someone up for a second, which allows a ground takedown. This is pretty much Catwoman. Take people out quickly, because you don't have the health to last, even fully upgraded. Thief Vision basically says what you can climb on, what you can crawl through, and of course...
It's good to be home.
The usual stuff about, you know, seeing people. It's not as good as Batman's vision. It can't mark things, for example, or investigate. Now, those are the new weapons. We will be seeing them in a bit, but basically...
Okay, Selena. Time to find Ivy. Let's hope she's forgiven me. Of course she has. She wouldn't hold a grudge.
All prisoners
Yeah.
surrender themselves for psychological profiling at regular stages.
She
Refusal will not be tolerated.
She does really hold a grudge. It's Poison Ivy. She holds grudges for decades. Well, maybe not that much, but... Yeah, you can't screw the climbing up so badly that you fall, but it's still annoying having to wait. Now, here I try and get out of a fight. After all, there's a lot of thugs there. Some of them have guns, and I really can't be bothered to deal with that. So I try climbing. Specifically, I try climbing to that balcony up there. Yep, that one there.
Hey, how come the phones still work anyway?
That's a mention of a certain side quest we're not going to be doing yet, but watch this. I immediately drop down because of the crouch.
What's Catwoman doing here?
Time to peg it! Yeah, luckily, most fights you can run away from. This one, however, we can't really run away from, because it's in our way. Now, watch as I cock this up by not thinking. I go to stealth him, and the guy behind us spots us, the one's on the ledge. Yeah, that one who's shooting at us right now. Obviously, discretion is the better part of valor, and because thugs are stupid, yeah, Catwoman's slide is overly sexualized, in my opinion. Yeah, they're not even going to look for us here. Where? No. Bowlers, in a sec. Caltrops, it's useless, but I do throw caltrops. They basically knock people down. In fact, all three of them knock people down. The whip can take a weapon out of someone's hands, though. Note that for future reference. Yeah, I go back to stealthing. After all, it's not that many guys.
The containment wall surrounding Arkham
I kinda got
City
lucky
is
there.
designated out of bounds to all prisoners. Do not approach the containment wall.
And finish this guy off. More Catwoman crawling. She can hang on to any kind of grating like this from below. And there's a Catwoman trophy. We cannot tag it like we did with that Riddler trophy, because Thief Vision doesn't do that. See? I try it there. Right, now let's go get annoyed by Poison Ivy. In a second.
Hello? Ivy? You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, come on. You're not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them all!
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones. I know a place that... Come on, Red. Can't we just... Oh, for the love of... Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route? What's this voodoo crap?
Oh dear. So, yeah, not the smartest of ideas, Catwoman. Never say it's just plants. Now you'll also notice the teleporting there. Occasionally when you counter, you...
I've spent weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body.
Yeah.
You done, Red?
No, she's not done. Now, yeah, sometimes the counters will literally just teleport you to the position. It's a little break in the flow, but to be fair, it's forgivable.
1 billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with bark.
Oh, come on, it's not like you haven't...
Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature?
Yes, we can beat Mother Nature, and besides those spores...
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
Yeah, whatever.
She's consistent, I'll give her that.
The trash talk is really going to annoy me
Can't outrun
during the
nature,
commentary.
Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you from within.
Yeah, the spores that you came up with back in the animated series. Big whoop. Talking. I know I should be expecting this because Arkham Asylum had a fair bit of talking too, but it really is annoying when you're trying to talk about the game and tell people it's a good game when trash talk is really getting on your nerves. Oh well, end of the fight and another cutscene. Didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
Look, Red, I just need your help.
Never.
Not again.
You've got some nerve, Selena.
And guess what? Another cutscene.
Get back here, Harley.
But I want to know who he is, sweetie.
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me. Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you too, Bats. Oh, come on. Don't tell me it's not what you always wanted. Look, we're running out of time. I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken from me.
So we both die. I'm fine with that.
Are you? Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected more.
Protocol 10? Never heard of it. Hold tight. I'll be in touch!
I'm listening.
Is someone feeling a little down?
What do you want?
Oh, Bat, cheer up. It won't kill you. Oops.
Where is the cure? Who has it?
I had our cold-hearted friend Mr. Freeze making it, but he's gone dark on me.
I'll find him.
I bet you.
Next time we're going to be hunting for Mr. Freeze. Now, don't get me wrong, the cutscenes are great, and characterization.
Alfred, Joker's poisoned me. He may have poisoned Gotham too. Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for then? He's in Arkham City. Find him.
If only it was that simple. He'll be somewhere cold. He needs to be kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I don't wish to worry you, but it is the middle of winter out there.
I noticed. I've calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna have to save these thoughts for next time. This has been Jay, this has been Arkham City, and I'll see you next time where we locate Mr. Freeze, or try to.